Hi guys, I am doing my Twin Tuesday, although this is going up on Thursday, video. Things have been crazy around here, so I just haven't been able to get around to this. First of all, one of the gifts my husband got me for Christmas, aside from Z, was The Sims 4 and a few extension packs to go with it. So my little brain has been playing that and trying to get that to where I want it, and then things have just been utterly hectic around here. Just things going on, and I was planning to film this on Monday, and we had a huge snowstorm come through on Sunday, which they canceled school on Monday. Literally, I'm filming this Wednesday night. We still had snow yesterday as a Tuesday. That never happens in Texas. I believe we got somewhere between 4 and 6 inches of snow on Sunday. When I woke up at 9 o'clock, it had already started snowing, and there was a dusting on the ground. Then, by noon, there was at least 2 inches on the ground, and I believe it stopped snowing somewhere. It got a little bit heavier for a while, and then it backed off to just light snow. And it stopped snowing somewhere around 5 p.m. And by the time it was done snowing, like, we seriously had 4 to 5, or not 4 to 5, somewhere between 4 to 6 inches of snow. I can't really tell you guys what the exact measurements were, because around noon my kids went out and started playing with it. And then at around 4 o'clock they went out and played in it again. So the snow in our yard was, well, walked in, played in. So that ultimately meant no school on Monday. And in reality, they could have just delayed 2 hours Monday and Tuesday, because Monday, it was just in the morning, the snow caused, or well, the water, because it had rained and sleeted before it started snowing. So before that all happened, in Monday morning, it was just more so the ice and the slush left from the snow. And there's no snow plows around here, so there's no way to get it off. And they put on this brine stuff, which really just turns it into slush and still freezes somewhat. So people around here don't know how to drive in it. Like, Sunday and Monday, my kids were like, are we going to go anywhere? Are we going to go anywhere? Why aren't we going anywhere? And I'm like, they're like, well, we're from North Dakota. We know how to drive, or you know how to drive in this. And it's like, yes, I do know how to drive in it, but it's the rest of the idiots that don't. So we bunkered down and did nothing. But I am going to change him. Him and Noah are, for my visually impaired viewers, I have got Shaun, so I'm going to put him in this outfit. I don't know if Krystle's video is up yet. I haven't seen it yet as of me recording this. I know she was having issues uploading it when I talked to her yesterday. So I believe she was going to do Noah. And we're putting him in that cute raccoon set that she bought one, and then she got it for Christmas for me. So here is the onesie. It's just a white onesie, and it's got these cute little raccoons all over it with green Christmas trees. I'm going to put his pants on him, but after the video, his pants are going to come off. I need to wash them. The rest of the outfit, I'm not so much worried about the color, but the pants are kind of a darker blue, and I don't want dye transfer. So I'm going to put them on for the video and then take them off so I can wash them, because I need to wash my own clothes, so they will go in with my clothes. Usually I wash my baby's clothes before I put them on them, but I had all intensive purposes planned on doing that, and I had lots of plans that just kind of went whoosh. Then on Tuesday, which is my husband's day off, we were busy getting stuff done. Then once the kids came home, my daughter had a doctor appointment. Here's the pants. They're just like a dark blue, on the inside. I still want to take them off and wash them after. Like a dark blue jegging, not really jeggings, but more like a sweat pant, but looking like jeans. So we went and my daughter had a video doctor appointment, so we did that. And then she had a team practice via Zoom for a team that she's on in school. And then we went over to my mother-in-law's house, which we have been doing every Tuesday since Christmas, or the week of Christmas. Before Christmas, my kids and I started going over to my mother-in-law's house every weekend. But since the Tuesday before Christmas, we have been going every Tuesday, and there's a reason for that. And I'll describe this as I put it on him. So this is a little fleece hoodie. It is light gray, dark gray, like a dark mustardy color, and a hunter green stripe, and then it's got this cute little gray raccoon applique on it. Okay, so the reason we've been going over to my mother-in-law's weekly, multiple times a week actually, is my kids and I still go over when my husband's at work on the weekends, just to spend some time with my mother-in-law. And since my mother-in-law's husband passed away, my brother-in-law and his wife moved in with my mother-in-law, so she's not alone. Oh my god, this does look cute on him. They didn't want her living alone because she does have some medical conditions. And anyways, they have two Great Danes, a male and a female. And let's just say, as how my sister-in-law put it the other day when she was talking to my son, the two Great Danes were wrestling in the backyard being naughty, and puppies were born 2 days before Christmas. So the kids, or the whole time after they had got the dogs, my son had always been fascinated with their dogs, their Great Danes, but he always called them horse dogs. And the female, Luna, is a Harlequin. And for those that don't know what a Harlequin is, it is a Great Dane with blue eyes and typically has brown, dark brown, black spots all over it. And the spots can be in any pattern. Well, my son kept calling her a cow pattern horse dog. And he fell in love with her. The male is an all black big boy, and he loves to jump up on people and get into lots of mischief and whatnot. So my son's not as keen on the male, but my sister-in-law promised my son that as soon as they had puppies, he could pick one. He would get first pick of the litter. So puppies were born. He picked the runt initially. Sadly, a few days after Christmas, the runt passed away, and then he picked his second choice, which looked similar to the runt. So we will be getting a female Harlequin, whose name is affectionately Piggy. So Piggy is 3 weeks old as of yesterday when we went over. So like I said, we've been going over multiple times a week to spend time with Piggy. She is spoiled rotten. Guys, if you don't know what a Great Dane is, the females, which are smaller than the males, get around 150 pounds. When they stand up on their back legs, they're typically over 6 feet. The male, we're not sure about the female because she's never jumped up on my husband. My husband's 6 foot exactly. When Sirius jumps up on my husband, he puts his front legs on my husband's shoulders. And he's taller than my husband. So they're big dogs. And so we're getting a horse dog that looks like a cow named Piggy. And it's the name came after Piggy and Elephant, which my daughter loves, the Mo Williams stories, Piggy and Elephant. And that's the name that my son decided, and no matter what name we chose. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already because I posted a few pictures of Piggy already there. But she's a sweet little puppy. And like I said, she's going to be a big girl when she's full grown. She's going to be a service dog. We are going to get her trained to be a service dog. She's not just a pet. For those, everybody that knows us except for my sister-in-law and brother-in-law and mother-in-law who have the Great Danes living with them are like, are you sure about that? First of all, they're huge dogs. Are you sure it'll make a good service dog? And for what we need a service dog for, it's exactly what we need. We need a bigger dog that people are intimidated by. Sad but true, because we're looking at social stimuli when we're out in public that set off the person she's intended for. So we are going to get her trained to be a service animal. We're going to go through the training and stuff like that with her. It's not just going to be a pet that we're going to try to deem an emotional support animal. In actuality, I don't know if our renting situation, we could even do that, because currently both of our cats are registered emotional support animals for my son. They do perform tasks. People don't believe me. In fact, they both have a doctor's note from our vet and from my son's doctor, his psychologist that sees him for his autism. And she was kind of on the fence about it. And then I showed her a video of them performing the tasks that they do for my son. And then she's like, oh yeah, they're needed. So, technically by our lease, we're only allowed to have 2 animals here, which both of those are my son's. So we're, like I said, I'm not going to get into full details why we need her to be a service dog, not just to get her in here because we have 2 animals already. We have been talking about a service dog for a while for the person that we're intending her to be the service dog for. And like I said, this is more so than just what our cats perform to my son for his autism. This is more when we're out in the community, some issues that have been arising socially. And like I said, having a larger dog that is... A lot of people are afraid of Great Danes, and they're known as the gentle giants. They're huge, so that's why a lot of people are intimidated by them. They are protective of their family or their pack, but they are very, very docile. While Luna was pregnant, when we'd go over there on the weekends to spend some time with my mother-in-law so the kids could spend time with Grandma, and then my sister-in-law and I could hang out and have fun. Well, we were usually just talking and watching movies. She did my hair for me. And so, stuff like that. But, my daughter, who's afraid of dogs, loves Luna. And when my daughter starts getting upset, my daughter has... I don't really talk much about her because people more so autism understand that a little bit better. My daughter has extreme combined type ADHD. She's on medication. She also has off-the-charts anxiety, which, another doctor for that. So, anyways, she can get really worked up where her anxiety kicks in and it just keeps building and it just keeps building. Well, then the ADHD kicks in and she just explodes. And a lot of dogs, when this would happen, are like growling, barking. Not Luna. Luna comes straight over to her and will like stand next to her, like rubbing on her. And in fact, there's numerous times that like Luna will lead her into the living room, and then Luna will lay down. My daughter will lay down next to Luna and just lay there and use Luna as a pillow until my daughter calms down. So they're gentle giants. They can pick up on things. In fact, one of the other puppies, it's a litter of 10, is going to, my sister-in-law's donating it to a lady who does train service animals. And she says that she prefers to train full-blooded Great Danes, which these are, or full-blooded German Shepherds. Those are typically the 2 best dogs for social situations where you need a bigger dog that when the person's starting to tense up to try to keep others aside from like people in their pack away. So say for instance where at Walmart and the person that we're intending to train her for starts tensing up because of reasons and other people are just getting too close to them, the dog can get between that. They're not going to growl, they're not going to bark, they're not going to bite. But what they're going to do is they're going to put their body in between the person that they're intended for and what they're deeming is a threat to that person. So that's what we're looking for. We need something like that, that can kind of calm down the person, yet still try to step in between the situation. So I know this video is getting longer than intended, but so we're gonna, February 16th is when she should be weaned. We're looking into programs for her to put her in to start the training and get everything figured out. So Shaun looks super cute in this outfit, and I hope everyone has a great week. Bye.